Hopefully Wi-Fi can actually work this time and it doesn't just become a mess. It seems like luckily I didn't actually save anything really. But pretty much I'm just going to be doing really what I missed and maybe a bit extra just to make up for all the mess that happened. Like, kind of annoying, but what can you do? Just making sure audio comes through correct. Hopefully Wi-Fi can actually work this time and it doesn't just... It seems like luckily I didn't... Yep, okay, audio's good. It's always good to test your own audio before you really get into a stream. Like, if you have that early opening segment, it's good. At least there's nothing really frustrating this time and I'm not going to lose my mind. Likely. Actually, I'll probably still lose my mind at something, I have no doubt. I think I'm a bit too tired to really care at this point. Like, I think that's the smart thing of doing it later. You get tired to the point where you don't actually really get that easily annoyed because you're just like, eh. It could also be that I came off UFC 3 playing some of that and it's like, yeah, I'm sort of like drained of all my rage. I'm not cutting anything out, am I? One sec, I need to get something to make sure not anything's getting cut out here. Otherwise I might have to try and get that footage back somehow. But it's not really letting me download, otherwise I would just merge the streams together. That's mainly why I'm redoing it, because it seems to not want to be allowing me to download the stuff. But audio's muted, so I'm just going to quickly roll through. Just for a quick second. Oh, no, okay. Nothing's cut out, good. That's good. I don't want to be losing anything. You know, I wonder. It probably won't. I believe the bell's actually part... Yeah, the bell's part of the mission, so... Still, in future I'm probably gonna definitely stream later, just to make sure Wi-Fi does not act up, you know? Just because it seems to be more stable in the evenings. Like, afternoon Wi-Fi definitely tends to be a mess. Yeah, I'm just redoing it all, Crystal. Wi-Fi pretty much went to the Potato Land. Potato Land, Paris.
Let's get your arse in position. Don't ask questions, piss pop.
I live to serve.
Luckily, I am... Just so you know, my response is going to be a bit delayed, because to just be safe, I have put my thing into higher latency. Just so I don't want to risk it crashing again, because that will be annoying. Contact.
Now that's a bit suspect.
So, you saw nothing.
Shouldn't have broken the law.
You saw nothing. Ah. Well, that's dumb. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah. I'll fix that. Just turn it off. Okay, yeah. That should fix it. Well, look. It looks like we're failing the objective so far because cover doesn't work. Yeah, fun. Oh, he's coming over. Never mind. That's good. Come on, get a bit closer. Bit. Oh. He went to the opposite. Of course he did. This is absolutely great. I also hope my mic. Oh. Do tell me if that's better.
Right, back to the rounds.
I wonder if this exploit still works.
What the?
Enough bloody horseplay! You go through that!
No, didn't work. Okay. Yeah, it seems that exploit no longer works. There used to be a thing where you could, like, just infinite loop that, pretty much. But it seems to not work anymore. What is a good thing, I'll admit. Like, it was a ridiculous bug in the game.
Lord Guillaume de Roussel has generously agreed to our price of 40%.
An act of desperation. What about the priest?
He'll come around.
Your confidence is infectious, Sever. My boys will have the wagon ready.
Here are the details. Make sure it goes smoothly.
Of course. Make sure that it goes smoothly, cretin. Whenever...
Murder! Murder!
These bastards always have bodyguards. Well,
No, I wonder if I can get a cover kill here. No, I can't. So it's pretty much a script.
next time do that before you start
Left
screaming.
me. It's pretty much a
Why do
scripted
we
kill.
hang
Like,
about here when Sever
I was
still
hoping to be able
lives?
to get like a cover
He
kill.
killed Monsieur de la Serre.
Patience. Sever's not the target.
Ugh.
Not today. Come on. Council's waiting for our report.
Well, if I want to get all the bonus stuff, I can just redo the mission, like off screen, like in the replay.
Let's go.
Okay, I dropped the smoke bomb. You happy? You happy? I dropped the smoke. You don't need to go absolutely mental over a smoke bomb. Like this guy just goes, drop the smoke bomb. Do it. Do it. But okay, mate. Just chill, you know.
Time to earn your keep.
Oh, okay. Crouch, crouch, crouch. And get a cover kill. Oh, I have to wait for that thing to run out. Okay. And I might as well get some loot here. Oh, never mind. He's off. I'm not sure why he just stood there staring dumbly.
Something's going on.
Come on, come up. And thank you for letting me get all my... Oh, I messed up. Oh, well that was... well, that was dumb. I messed up completely on that. No bonus objective for me. I should have just catched up a lot more and then tried that. But I just got greedy. It happens. Like, I could have probably done it here or something.
Merde. Patriots. These imbeciles will pick a fight with anyone. Try not to draw their attention.
Shouldn't we stop them?
Stop them. Avoid them. Doesn't matter. There's always more fanatics. Can't save everyone, piss pop.
Anyway, how's everyone's evening doing all day?
Well, there's a cheery thought. Body in a courtyard not far from
Oh. Get parried. Get beaten by my gun. One of the coolest weapons in the game. So there is also the guillotine axe, which is a crazy weapon that's in the DLC. It's one of the most broken weapons in the game in order. It does so much damage.
Just trying not to strain your heart.
It's also an endgame item, so you're probably not going to see it until much later. Because it's really not smart to go to the DLC until you're actually ready for it. Because the enemies in there are unforgivingly brutal.
Just trying not to strain your heart.
Oh, I did that
I'll
perfectly.
still be running when you're dead.
I messed up there. Oh, I opened my mouth too soon.
I'll still be running when you're dead.
Just trying not to strain your heart.
Excuse me. What was that? That was something weird there. But yeah, like, other than, like, certain puzzles in this game, I think, like, this is probably overall one of the better Assassin's Creed games, so that's not hard to say with the newer ones out. Is it? Like, comparing this to the newer ones, like, this is pretty much the divine intervention of the Holy Order. So it's like, yeah, it's not very hard to argue that this is a good game, though you like got games like the new stuff, where pretty much, from what I've heard, it's a snooze fest galore. You know what? No, you can die too.
C'est un camp! À l'aide! Quelqu'un! Garde par ici! Quelqu'un est mort!
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Oh, I actually was able to loom in the end. Never mind. Yeah, I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered.
I can't believe this. We've not seen Seaver for a year.
Like, it's been a long
and
day.
You're letting him walk. All because his name wasn't
Really
on a
hot
bloody
as
piece
well.
of paper.
The timing's not right. Too many variables, too many loose threads.
And if we lose him again?
He'll be at Notre Dame tomorrow, if he keeps to the schedule we found.
You might have...
You know, I actually want to try out Kingdom Hearts, you know, as a game. I want to try out that game. Just because I think it'll be a fun game to play. I've always wanted to try those more, like, ridiculous, goofy fantasy games, you know, with a bit of seriousness.
So what happens next?
We take this ledger full of Templar records to Mirabeau. Proceeds to do nothing with it.
You don't seem terribly fond of him.
He's a politician. Sees himself as a great peacemaker. He thinks he can end the war between assassins and Templars, bring the revolution to a happy conclusion, and convince dogs and cats to live together in peace.
And that's bad?
It's a self-aggrandizing pipe dream. Templars are at their weakest. Well, the customs agents of France can rest easy. Arpinot's dead.
Shaking down imprisoned nobles seems a bit out of his oeuvre. What are the Templars up to?
If we hadn't spent the last year hobbled by your damn truce, we might know that.
Here's a point, Honoré. The truce was with Grand Master de la Serre.
The man's been dead for 2 years. Whoever's in charge now, you can be certain they aren't sitting idle.
We might have learned more had we not allowed Seaver to escape.
Seaver was there?
I know your heart is set on keeping the peace, but bringing Monsieur de la Serre's killer to justice would count for something, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But do not confuse your personal vendetta with a sound strategy.
If he wants to kill Templars, let him kill Templars. I've done him all I can. Boys ready?
Very well. Assassin. I charge you to go to Notre Dame de Paris and to find there the Templar agent, Charles Gabriel Seaver. You will learn his secrets, and when you have done so, you will bring him peace in accordance with our tenets.
Also, can I just say, People in the Discord seem to love their geography. Like people seem to love their geography. It's actually insane how much they seem to love it. So I can understand why it is kind of funny to watch. Oh yeah, you can't climb anything in here, can you? There's apparently an item in here, though I'm not sure where. I've completely lost track of where I'm meant to go. Where's the way out again? It's this way, isn't it?
Hello, Arno.
But yeah, as I said earlier, I'm probably going to do streams later now. Like, I'll probably do it like every 3 or so days. Make sure the Wi-Fi's stable. Maybe do it after dinner. Maybe just before, like, around 3 o'clock. Just so I can be sure the Wi-Fi's stable, because it seems like it was really good all day and then it just turned to potato. There's the co-op stuff. Not going to do that right now. First things first, we go and upgrade the place up here, because this is actually where you get all the Notre Dame stuff.
Something I can help you with?
What is this place?
It connects to the sanctuary. Less flashy than the Sainte-Chapelle entrance, but we own the building. Used to be part of our intelligence network. But the place has fallen on hard times.
How can I help?
I'll keep an ear out for any opportunities that come up. You might also speak to the Intendant about renovating the building itself.
I'm not exactly flush with coin just now.
Any revenues the cafe generates are yours to do with as you see fit. The money is deposited in the chest in the study, and the more improvements you make...
the more revenue.
Quite. You might also find that expanding our reach into other districts will pay dividends.
Merci.
Like, I will say, like, this, like, looking at, like, Syndicate and this game, they had a lot of good concepts, but I believe the biggest problem of both games faced was that they did not really take advantage of these concepts. Like, this game, I think, should have definitely lent more into its co-op type stuff. Like, it still lent quite a bit into it, but I think it should have lent a bit more into it, you know?
Ah, full purse again.
Anyway, let's start renovations.
It seems
Let's quickly
that
get that going.
renovating the main wing found a small room hidden behind the kitchen. Its contents may be of interest to you.
Okay, so small room.
The
And then
previous
we're gonna get
owners
the
must
hall.
have walled off a room in the main hall. Perhaps you'd be interested in what they found.
I believe I could do one more upgrade.
That well's been disused for years. It'll be nice to have fresh water again.
I'm also trying to not talk over cutscenes because, like, that can get annoying, like, especially when it's, like, conflicting audio. Like, it always comes out horrid. Like, never a fun thing. Now, what's in here? Oh, it's just a database entry. Nothing real special, but still pretty cool. And then there's the outfit stuff here. Careful not to accidentally interact with that thing there, because that enters the DLC and that really high level stuff. Like, you'll pretty much get mopped around if you're not like high enough. Like you pretty much do want max health upgrades by that point. I don't need it right now. Right now I'm focusing on the assassin stuff, like range and stuff, because that's really what's important early game. Now let's go down the well. I forget what's down here. Yeah, I was about to be like, game, you want to drop down? It's a sewer area. I forget what's down here. Oh, armor. Yeah, it's a quick way down here, of course.
Impressive, no?
What is it?
An heirloom of the Brotherhood. That armor was worn by Thomas de Corniel.
I have no earthly idea who that is.
He led the raid that captured Jacques de Molay, broke the Templars' power in Europe for over a century. It used to be that an assassin who did a great service for the Brotherhood and for France would be given his armor in thanks. The seal that opens the vault was lost 200 years ago. It hasn't been opened since.
I can see why calling a locksmith was out of the question. Tell me about this seal.
It consisted of 3 rings, one for each of the 3 doors, but the seal was broken before it was lost. The fragments are no doubt scattered around Paris, with only the vaguest clues as to their whereabouts.
And if someone would find all of them, would you say that he had done a great service for the Brotherhood in France?
I suppose I would at that.
Oh, who's ready for some painful puzzles then? Lucky I already know how one of them goes completely, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to pay attention. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to the puzzle I do know, because that will be the easiest to do. I also need to get the synchronization with area. No, wrong way. The exit's this way, isn't it? Also need to get the synchronization with an area. So let's open the map quickly and try and remember where it is. The Notre Dame. Oh, it's already unlocked. Oh no, I need to unlock this one, yeah. Now I gotta remember where the puzzle is. I think it's down here. Let's go get that synchronization. I will say this game does have one of the best final bosses out of the games I've played, because I've completed, like, I think I've only completed 2 of them, so I only have 2 final bosses, I'll admit. But this game, in my opinion, does have one of the best final bosses, and in my opinion, and one of the best DLCs I've ever played overall in terms of DLC. Though I have to admit the Dragonborn DLC from Skyrim is also an excellent DLC. I'm not a big fan of Dawnguard one though, that was kind of... It was very generic. But the Dragonborn DLC was definitely an excellent, like, DLC. That isn't the main quest, I'm gonna say. The main quest was... It had some questionable design choices, is what I think is the best way to describe it. So, anyone want to talk about their own personal favourite, like, add-on content? So, this is pretty much, you got the main game, and then you got this add-on content that usually comes with. Like, if anyone's got their own personal favourite, feel free to comment it. Like, I don't mind. It's actually nice to hear other people's, like, opinions on games and what they think is the best without it, like, in, like, a more relaxed environment, definitely. Like, because DLC, like, in this age was done really well, I'll admit, and so if anyone has their own DLC from around this time, what they really liked, that they felt was really well done, feel free to talk about it. I just remembered actually a mission that I can't remember if it was good, but I remember enjoying out the murder mystery stuff, like that series of missions. Anyway, where am I going for the Notre Dame? It's not, is it down here? Yeah, that's the one. It's not that far as well, like, that's pretty cool. I know exactly how to do this, so we don't have to worry about it taking forever. I will probably like look up how to do these so we can do them very quickly on stream and don't really have to stress about it, because like I'm gonna admit, some of these like riddles are not that good, like they're very undescriptive of what you're actually trying to figure out. Like it's pretty much like if you took the human riddle where it's like where it goes over a series of legs and the answer's human. It's like that riddle, only if you took away any of the actual answering qualities and just said legs. That's what it feels like with some of these riddles. Just the word legs is the answer. Anyway, let's get up here because I believe it's over here. There we go, second riddle. And now we can just literally teleport back to Notre Dame. Because that's where the final bit is. The bells, bells, bells of Notre Dame. Ah. Now I got great song. Did I teleport the wrong direction actually? I think I teleported the wrong direction. Oh yeah, I remember watching that. I was considering actually buying Dying Light. Never got around to doing it because I don't really play horror games, but it was one of the few I was actually considering. And I remember like thinking like some of the concepts from that DLC looked absolutely awesome. I wish there was like games that did that more, like games that took that higher, like I think I definitely teleported to the wrong area. But yeah, I wish there was games that did those more like original ideas, because a lot of games nowadays seem to stick to a very safe system. They don't want to like risk anything. Like they're just constantly doing the same things over and over. And it's quite sad. It's quite sad that we just getting a bunch of games now that all do the same thing. They all have the same like systems. They all have the same like everything. Long loading screens. The marvel of the PS4 era. No, I'm not even joking. PS3's had faster loading screens than this. Anyway, if I remember right, I should probably just jump down because it'll be easier, but then I need to climb up. I didn't realize this game had a night cycle. Yeah, it's up here. It's a lot less painful when you know what you're doing. I would say Dying Light has its good elements of horror. Like, it probably has one of the best, like, at least nighttime, it's definitely a horror game. I can't climb here. Can I climb here? Yeah, I can. But yeah, it definitely has probably one of the best night areas, because a lot of, like, I'll admit most zombie games now really don't fit into horror category. Like, they... Oh, my throat went weird there, but a lot of the games definitely have fallen far from what they used to be. Like, look at, like, what's it called again? Actually, no, I can't use that as an example. That's always been a bit comedic. But, yeah, I would say Resident Evil's, like, a very good example. Not more modern Resident Evil. More modern Resident Evil seems to be going back to the actual formula that works. But look at, like, what many people refer to as a monstrosity, known as 6. Like, like Resident Evil 6, where everyone pretty much points out how it's a bad Resident Evil game. It's like, that's sort of what they've done with a lot of like horror games nowadays. I've forgotten where I'm in it. Down here? I forget. My brain's turned into a potato. I need to quickly do something, so 5 seconds. Sorry, I just got the bell to be quiet. So gonna definitely have to lower my overall speaking volume. Which means I'm probably gonna turn down game audio just to match it a bit. There we go. Let's turn that down a tidbit so I don't have to speak as loud. Trying to remember where the item's located. It's on the other side, isn't it? I forget. I'm an airhead. It's on the other side, isn't it? I remember because I was complaining about how like it was located far from what it seemed to suggest. Oh, I can walk. Oh, I did not know I could do that. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a bit buggy, but you can walk around. You can at least walk around it. Yeah, there we go. There's the location we're looking for. Also, I'm not sure how long this stream's going to go for, because I don't want to stream too late, especially since it is later than usual. But I'm going to try and remember how to, like, do the perfect assassination. Because, like, I swear there's, like, a way to get him into the confession booth where I'm not sure if I'm thinking of another assassination event, because I know there's, like... I'm not sure if it's in this game or, like, in one of the other games, but I know there's, like, where you can get a confession booth assassination. Oh, that didn't work. I guess I have to move over a bit, get into the right position. And there we go! Oh, and also to the second part of your statement, yeah, Dynamite 2 does sound pretty good. I'm just worried what they're going to do with the plot. That's my big worry. Because it's like with a lot of modern gaming sequels nowadays, they've been pretty disappointing, especially in the zombie genre.
What's our plan?
Our plan? You're not an apprentice anymore, boy. So study your surroundings. Devise your own plan. I'm not here to hold your hand. No targets unreachable.
Out of the way. Move. Where the hell is Duchesneau? Oh.
If you can't find a weakness to exploit, make one.
You've secured the cathedral?
Oui, monsieur.
Good. Tell Siver I'll meet him inside.
Opportunities everywhere. It's on you to take it.
You! Get back here with my keys! Thieves!
And if all other plans fail, why not sacrifice yourself for the cause, your life for his, before Altair, That was the Levantine approach.
You mean a dagger in broad daylight as I'm cut down where I stand?
Sends a powerful message.
I'll do it my way.
Whatever you think best. Assassin.
I remember, yeah, like you have to do something before you can, like... Before you can... Now I realise why the question booth thing wasn't working previous.
Did you see the expression on that cleric's face?
Priceless. Turn the colour of an aubergine. Like he'd faint with outrage.
Need to make sure no one's near. Oh. Hey, yeah.
Well, seeing as how
Can't
I
risk
stole
it yet
his
because
keys,
they're too
why
close.
not raid the Archbishop's wine cellar?
You never.
To reason and freedom from superstition.
Here, here. There's for the church.
There we go. Don't mind me.
Come here, you cowardly bastard! Now!
Where are you going?
Now we gotta go. Why are they immediately suspicious of me? That makes no sense. But they were immediate suspicious. Like that was... I'm guessing it's because like it's a set to like suspect the player if they're found in a body. It's kind of dumb, but I guess like there's certain limitations on this kind of game, especially when you've got giant crowds like this. Wait, there's a person back there. There's something up here. He's just standing around a bunch of people.
Oui, Monsieur Duchesne. This is the only way in or out, and we paid off the guards.
Good. We're acting on that. I don't let speak each other. When Monsieur Seville...
Some legendary AI tracking, by the way. Like, jeez, the loop-the-loop teleportation. That is truly a masterful skill. I must learn it. Okay, everyone's immediately suspicious. There we go, nice. Now we can get the assassination I wanted. But first we must get elevated to a higher plane. Goodbye! I don't get why I always have the temptation just to randomly say goodbye every time I cut the rope there. Every time I cut it, I have to say goodbye. It's just a habit of mine at this point. Anyway, let's give the guy his keys. Nice.
Merci. Que Dieu vous bénisse.
I'm out of smoke bombs, so that's going to be a problem if it doesn't go well. But I'm pretty sure I can loot some smoke bombs. They're one of the more common loots, like that, and just random items. Like, so that should be helpful. Gonna try and find some smokes. Didn't even have time to react, just immediate death as soon as he turns, he's like, huh? and then he's dead. Like, assassins must have some pinpoint. Oh, there we go, luscious smoke bombs. Assassins must have some pinpoint accuracy with those stabs, because that was instantaneous death. Also, my headset slipping off my head. Again, just instantaneous, like not able to make a sound until the moment he's stabbed, and it's just his last gasp every time. Like, wow. But yeah, I would love to see, like, I would love to see if multiplayer is still active in this game. Like, that's what I want to know. And now we just wait.
Everything's in place.
Finally so recent, did he? What's our cut? 30%? Good, good. This is our moment, my friend. Petty nobles are ripe enough fruits, but the Church has been leeching off the people for centuries. If we crack their vaults, the Grand Master cannot fail to recognize our work.
As you say, monsieur.
Good. Now if we're done here, I'll take my leave and wait for our holy friend to deliver the goods.
Out of nowhere, like that's thumbnail cheap right there.
But not disturbed.
Monsieur Latouche, I'm here to see the King of Beggars.
Come with me.
The intrigues of rats! Pompous fool, if I could lay my hands on him.
Well, what's so important you had to pull me away from my daughters?
You're right, monsieur. Too much of the king's champagne.
Sivert, come away!
And then we have a crafty little exit, nothing to worry about, just zip up, and we're gone. Apparently though, I don't know how to use the basic steps. Apparently I don't know how to basically... Oh, okay. Gotta wait for the conflict to end. Then I can exit. That was like, just easy, like, wow. Now we're just... Oh, we need to kill some hiding spots. Do I want to get that bonus? Yeah, I want the bonus objective. I want it. Oh, I should have got this one when available. Didn't though. Come on, come over. Yeah, epic death, isn't it? Like, I wish there was more like that in this game, because a lot of the deaths aren't as good. Oh, man. Oh, he's not close enough.
Well now, didn't just up and vanish now, did you?
Come on, get a bit closer, come on. I need you to come around. Get closer, come on. Got ya! Is that not fire? I'm hoping to like lure some people over. Come on, come closer. What I'm going to do is wait for him to turn, quickly throw one down, dive back in, and that will get me the kill. And then I can get everything done. Ta-da! Now he's going to walk over, and he's going to be in range of my hidden attack. Excuse me, game. He is perfectly within range. Get in! Come on! That was perfect step as well. If he doesn't come close enough, I'm gonna be... Okay, game. Okay. Literally banged right in front of the hay bale, and he's not even... You know what, just because you're annoying. Wasting all my stuff. I get some stuff back from you. Maybe I can draw you over. Maybe I can do that. That's what I'm thinking, like draw him over. Come on, you have to come over. You literally saw someone. There's no way your AI won't think, oh, maybe I should check over by that hay bale, which is really close to his point of death. Okay, I'm hoping like I can get one of them, like as they turn. Like, come on. He's just walking over there. Why can't I kill him? I'm clicking the button, by the way. It's not letting me kill him. Like, this is actually ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous.
Did I just lose the kid?
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what face I'm pulling right there. And I messed up because now I have nothing. Just bomb, 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 and run.
I'm here. There you are.
Ignore me. Don't trigger the bell, please. Oh, just. Last second. Oh. Last second. Wow. I still got the bonus, but still last second.
Jesus, Deacon, do you read?
That is
what the hell is
ridiculous.
that?
I'm here, Bishop. That's a server sweep. Abstergo's looking for you. And they're close.
Damn it. Can you open a server bridge?
Hey, come on, it's me. Already on it. Couple of seconds.
Initiate. We're opening a server bridge. Find the portal and pass through before the sweep finds you.
Got it, go.
Do you see it? They're hard to miss. Jumping from one Helix server to another should buy you a few more hours. If it doesn't, we're screwed.
Well, we're not screwed. It's your initiative that gets the brunt.
Deacon, you're not helping.
A massive improvement, no doubt.
And now one of the better segments, actually one of the best segments in this game. Like, I actually do like this concept. Of course, I'm on the wrong side and I need to climb up here to get in. But these are probably one of the, in my opinion, greatest segments because it gave you a look into what could have been some of the best concepts in the game, but were never used. Oh, I didn't realise it was just a long loading screen. I've just been silent for no reason.
Good. You're waiting outside the main simulation now. This will throw Abstergo off your trail for a while, but you'll also run into a lot of incomplete and corrupted code. Which probably explains why the people here aren't quite here. Looks like the late 1800s. Now this is a Paris I wouldn't mind visiting. Maybe another time. Right now, you need to get to the exit portal. I'm reading a route through the metro station ahead. Oh shit. This area's becoming unstable.
But yeah, I do like these parts of the game. Like, some of the best parts of the game happen here, in my opinion. Like that and the DLC. Like, the DLC does have an excellent story to it. Like, some of the best parts in the game, in my opinion. Of course, the main story also has its highlights, but there's also some parts of it that are just like, I wish like they sped up a bit or replaced with something a bit more interesting. But I guess you can't have everything like be a masterpiece. Like, there's going to be certain parts where it just needs to change pace into that pace that not everyone's going to enjoy. Otherwise the game will just be all over the place. I can't remember, but I believe later on you actually have to dodge a bunch of trains. Like, I know there's a train chase scene, but there's also like a part where you have to dodge a bunch of trains to try and not get like hit by them. Doesn't it feel like we've suddenly entered Dishonored though? Like out of nowhere we just randomly entered Dishonored. And there's a reason they gave you that prompt on how to do this kind of stuff, because you need it.
Vortex of energy, so there's no telling how it will disrupt the simulation.
Oh, I might as well just brute force this. Like, it's very easy to brute force quite a large section of this, because where you can sort of figure out how much is actually going to cause proper damage. Well, I admit I slightly mistimed it there. If I had gone a second later, it would have probably given me no damage there. Okay, now. Okay, second too quick again. I'm always a second too quick on this kind of thing. My timing is way off.
It looks like you'll have to climb Lady Liberty. She must have bled through from another time period. The French should have shipped her off to the States by now.
Oh, why I randomly stopped walking? I just froze up for no reason. But yeah, these segments are fun. Like, it really just gives you like a taste of something that could have been like afterwards. Oh, that's another tutorial. Like, that's another like screenshot achieved, like thumbnail achieved. But yeah, I think I'm done now because I covered everything that I have to redo, and I'm actually quite tired. It's just been a really hot day, and it's like the heat's been exhausting. So make sure to take your water, people. Make sure to stay hydrated because the heat's definitely going to be wearing on everybody, I'm pretty sure. And like, comment, subscribe, share all that. Hit the bell notification icon after subscribing and turn it to max to stay up to date with all future content. Because otherwise YouTube may not alert you, and either way YouTube may not alert you, but it's the best chance to get alerted by YouTube than manually checking was never fun to do. So anyway, we're just going to make sure there's no cutscenes after this, and then I will be popping off.